You've been told you're too sensitive, too emotional, too intense. But what if the real problem isn't that you feel too much? It's that you notice too much? You walk into a room and immediately sense the shift, a subtle tension, a small change in someone's tone, and you carry it for hours. Why? You replay conversations in your head, not because you're dramatic, but because something felt off. A delayed reply, a forced smile, a sentence that sounded slightly colder than usual. Your body reacts before you even understand it. Your chest tightens, your stomach drops, and then comes the self-talk. Why am I like this? Why can't I just let things go? Over time, this becomes your identity, the sensitive one, the overthinker, the emotional one in the group. So you try to suppress it, but suppression doesn't stop awareness. It just turns it inward. Psychology has a name for part of this pattern: sensory processing sensitivity. Some brains are wired to detect subtle signals more deeply than others, but here's the real question. Why does your brain treat small signals like big events? You are not broken. Your nervous system learned to scan. If you grew up in an unpredictable environment, even subtly unpredictable, your brain adapted. It learned that small shifts matter. A quiet change in tone could mean conflict. A pause could mean rejection. Silence could mean withdrawal. So your brain became precise, like a microphone turned up higher than average. That isn't weakness, it's calibration. But high sensitivity without regulation feels like overwhelm. Your brain has an alarm system called the amygdala. Its job is to detect relevance. In highly aware individuals, this system reacts faster and more intensely to subtle cues. Imagine your brain as a smoke detector. Most detectors go off when there's a visible fire. Yours goes off at the first hint of a smoke, because your brain learned that subtle cues predict outcomes. It increases vigilance. Increased vigilance heightens detection. Heightened detection triggers emotion faster. You feel more. And here's the twist. The brain doesn't clearly separate social uncertainty from physical threat. A slightly colder message can activate similar circuits as danger. Your nervous system reacts first. Your logic catches up later. That delay creates confusion. But your system isn't broken. It's tuned for detail. And detail without regulation becomes anxiety. So how do you keep the awareness without being consumed by it? First, name the signal, not the story. Their voice got quieter, not they're upset with me. Second, delay interpretation. Give your body 90 seconds before you respond. Let the initial stress wave pass. Third, separate empathy from ownership. This is theirs, not mine. Fourth, allow small uncertainties to exist. Not every pause means rejection. Not every silence means loss. Think of your mind as a high-resolution camera. It captures more detail than most, but high resolution needs a stabilization. Without it, the image shakes. With it, the detail becomes art. Your goal isn't to lower the resolution. It's to strengthen the stabilizer. Awareness plus regulation equals depth. Awareness without regulation equals anxiety. You were never too sensitive. You were early to notice, early to detect, early to respond. And now you're learning to pause between noticing and reacting. That pause is power, not loud power, not dramatic power, just quiet control over where your awareness goes. And once you realize your sensitivity is precision, you stop trying to numb it. You start learning how to hold it. And that changes everything.